Hello everyone, once again I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel. Sir Abhishek Bhavan today's mock test on one of the most important poems of P.B. Shelley, Ode to the West Wind. Full marks 30. There are 30 important questions which are very important for all type of competitive exams, especially SLST, School Service Commission and the other Assistant Teachers Recruitment Board of the different states. So let's go. First question. The poem Ode to the West Wind was written in the year of first option 1918, option B 1819, option C 1718, option D 1817. And the correct answer is the poem was written in the year of 1819. Next question, question number 2. The poem Ode to the West Wind published in the year of option A 1820, option B 2018, option 1920, option D 1720. Correct option is 1820. Next question number 3. The rhyme scheme of the poem Ode to the West Wind is the rhyme scheme used option A AAB, BCB, CDC, DED, EF. Option B ABA, BCD, CDC, EDD, EE. Option C ABA, CBB, COC, DED, EE. Option D ABA, BCB, CDC, DED, double E. And the correct rhyme scheme of the poem is option D ABA, BCB, CDC, DED, EE. Next question number 4. The meter of the poem used, that is, the meter used in the poem Ode to the West Wind is option A iambic hexameter, option B iambic pentameter, option C free verse, option D blank verse. Correct option. The right answer is option B iambic pentameter. Now question number 5. The poem Ode to the West Wind structured into option A 4 cantos, option B 6 cantos, option C 7 cantos, option D 5 cantos. The poem structured into 5 cantos, option D is the correct answer. Now question number 6. Ode to the West Wind was written in the season of option A autumn, option B winter, option C late autumn, option D summer. The right answer is the poem Ode to the West Wind was written in the season of option A autumn. Next 7. The historical context of the poem is very important question. This question was set in the different type of exams, especially NET set, different type. This question was set. The historical background or context of the poem is option A. The cultural context, option B. The Peterloo massacre, option C. The economic context, option D. A political massacre. The right answer is option B. The Peterloo massacre. Next question number 8. The first stanza of the poem Ode to the West Wind symbolizing. What does the first stanza of the poem Ode to the West Wind symbolize? Option A, death and new beginning. Option B, birth and new beginning. Option C, mighty power of nature. Option D, changing is the law of nature. The right answer is option B, birth and new beginning. This is very much confusing question because death and beginning, all the 4 options are quite correct. But option B is the most appropriate. That's why the correct answer is option B, birth and new beginning. Question number 9. The last line of the poem Ode to the West Wind echoes. Echoes, option A, season once correlated. Option B, man and season. Option C, change is the absolute truth. Option D, the cycle of life and death. The last line of the poem Ode to the West Wind is, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? What does this poem symbolize? That is, what does it symbolize? That it echoes or inner meaning or implicit meaning bear this line. The line symbolizes or echoes. The right answer is the cycle of life and death. That is, life after death, death after life. This is the cycle. Apparently, these first 3 options are correct, but the 100% correct option is option D. Next question number 10. What kind of ode is Ode to the West Wind? What kind of genre this poem or ode is? Option A, Pindadic, option B, irregular, option C, Horatian, option D, none of the above. The correct answer is the Ode to the West Wind is a particular ode, that is option C, Horatian ode. Now question number 11. The phrase unseen presence in the poem Ode to the West Wind, its presence is felt. The unseen presence is felt by whom? In its presence is felt in its voice and power. Breath is felt by the autumnal trees. Option C. In its power of carrying the dead leaves. Option C. Its voice to the decayed leaves. These are the very confusing options, and the correct option is option A, in its voice and power. Apparently, most of the students or candidates may think that breath is felt by autumnal trees. At the time of blowing a powerful wind, it produces voice also, and that's why the right answer is option A. Next question number 12. Hectic rate implies. What does the hectic rate indicates? Option A, vigorous rate. Option B, dull rate. Option C, light rate. Option D, deep rate. And the correct answer is option B, dull rate. Hectic implies dull rate. Next question number 13. In the poem Ode to the West Wind, pestilence strike and mean. What does the pestilence strike and mean? Option A, deadly contagious disease in autumn. Option B, deadly contagious disease in summer. Option C, deadly contagious disease in winter. Option D, diseased persons at the old age. All these options are very much similar, but the correct answer is option A, deadly contagious disease in autumn. Next question 14. The wind in Ode to the West Wind is compared with whom the West Wind is compared? Option A, shepherd. Option B, sheep. Option C, option D, the withered leaves. The correct option is option A, shepherd. Now, question number 15. The noise of the west wind. The noise of the wind, it should be wind also. Wind is wrongly misprinted. So the correct sentence is the noise of the wind is treated as. Option A, hopes and aspiration of a year. Option B, laments for the coming end of the year. Option C, hopelessness and frustration of a year. Option D, messenger of distraction to a year. The correct answer is option B, laments for the coming end of the year. Apparently, all these options are correct, but noise of the wind is treated as laments for the coming end of the year, because this is probably the last month of the year, and that's why the poet treated it, presented it as the coming of the end of the year. Now, question 16, the phrase loose clouds mean. What does the loose clouds mean symbolize? Option A, floating cloud. Option B, black clouds. Option C, the clouds that are going to fall as rain. Option D, detached clouds. Loose clouds implies or mean option D, detached clouds, because detached clouds symbolize the clouds are separated from each other. Okay, and that's the right answer is detached cloud, option D. Now, question 17. Shook from, it should be formed, it should not be formed, but it should be formed. Shook from the tangled boughs, heaven and ocean. Here, the things tangled are, the two things are tangled. What are the two things? Option A, the sky and the sea. Option B, the wind and clouds. Option C, the clouds and rain. Option D, the sea and the wind. Right answer. That is, the two things tangled are option A. The sky and the sea are apparently each other meld or immerse each other. Next, question number 18. In the poem Ode to the West Wind, on the blue surface of thine airy surface, here blue implies blue surface of thine airy surface. Here blue implies, what does blue indicate? Now, option A, the sky is free from cloud. Option B, no prediction of rain. It takes the color of the sky. It is autumnal sky. The right answer is option C. It takes the color of the sky, because the sky, autumnal sky, is very much clear, and that's why clear sky reflects on the clear sky. Here, the color of the sky is blue, and the blue color reflects on the surface of the sea, and that's why it takes the color of the sky, and that's why the blue implies here it takes the color of the sky, as the color of the sky reflects on the surface of the sea. Next, question number 19. Base Bay is situated in. What does Base Bay actually situated in? Now, option A, west of Naples, option B, east of Naples, option C, south of Naples, option D, north of Naples. Base Bay actually situated in the north of Naples in Italy. Now, question number 20. The two major characteristics that are found in the poem Ode to the West Wind are the two major characteristics of the poem of the West Wind here. Option A, of the poet here. The personal despondency and the love of nature, or love of should be, or it should not be, or it should be of. Option B, prophetic vision and political change. Option C, personal despondency, prophetic vision. Option D, hopes and frustration. The the major characteristics of the poet WBPSC Shelley here, option C here, personal despondency and prophetic vision. The poet was very much criticized. He was isolated. He was rejected from the society. And that's why his personal feelings are reflected in the poem. Oh, I bleed, I fall upon the thorns of life, and the prophetic vision, because this kind of age of tyranny and oppression will be replaced by a golden millennium that will be guided by peace, tranquility, sublimity, and peace. And that's why the personal responses and prophetic visions are reflected in the poem. Now, question 21. In Ode to the Wind, West to the Wind, Ode to the West Wind here, West Wind is regarded as option A, breath of autumns being option B, life of autumns being option C, soul of autumns being option D, mouthpiece of autumns being here. The right answer is the West Wind is here regarded as the breath of autumns being. Next, question number 22. The poet imagines that he is like the West Wind as he is. The poet imagines himself as the West Wind. Why? Because option A, he was untamable and proud. Option B, tenable and proud. Option C, as speedy as the wind. Option C, D, he could defeat even the West Wind in his boyhood. The right answer is option A, untamable and proud. He was in the boyhood, he was very much speedy. And as he was very much courageous and speedy, he could defeat the speed of the wind, and that's why he was proud. And that's why option A is the absolute correct answer. Though apparently it may be the right answer is option D, but the 100% correct answer is option A, untamable and proud. The detailed discussion, specifically meticulously, each and every word and sentence and phrase and para are elaborately discussed, and the detailed discussion of the poem was already uploaded in this channel. The link of this class will be uploaded here. Those who did not see the class, please go to the description box and click the link. Then you will get the detailed discussion word by word. Next, question number 23. The poet wishes to spread his thoughts like. Option A, dead leaves to quicken a new birth. Option B, withered leaves to quicken a new birth. Option C, the pale and whitish leaves to quicken a new birth. Option D, the fallen leaves to quicken a new birth. The correct answer is B, withered leaves to quicken a new birth. Now, question 24. The unseen presence of the West Wind is compared with what? With what? Option A, ghost. Option B, fairies. Option C, magician. Option C, D, deities. Presence of the unseen presence of the West Wind is compared with option C, magician, and the leaves are compared with ghost, and the West Wind is compared as a magician. Next, question 25. Identify the proper order of the quality of the West Wind used in the poem. Here, the poet described or presented some qualities that are described in the particular order. What should be the right order of the qualities? Option A, proud, swift, and tameless. Option B, tameless and swift and proud. Option C, tameless, swift, and proud. Option D, proud, swift, and tameless. Correct order is option C, tameless, swift, and proud. Next, question number 26. The Mediterranean is said to be. The Mediterranean Sea is said to be option A, blue. Option B, calm. Option C, violet. Option D, white. Here, the Mediterranean Sea is said to be blue. Option A is the correct answer. Now, question 27. What literary device is used in sweet though in sadness be thou spirit fierce? Here, the literary device is used Option A, personification. Option B, metaphor. Option C, simile. Option D, alliteration. The correct order, that is correct literary device used in the poem is option D, alliteration. Next question number 28. In the line should be loan. It should not be loan. It was misprint or misprinted. In the line, like withered leaves to quicken a new birth. What figure of speech is used here? Option A, simile. Option B, metaphor. Option C, allegory. Option D, personification. Here, literary figure or the figure of speech is used in the poem is option A, simile. Like, as. These are the symbol of figure of speech, simile, and that's why the correct answer is option A, simile. Now, question 29. The figure of speech used in the line, dying is your sister of the spring. The options, simile option B, metaphor option C, personification option D, allegory. The right answer is personification. Now, question 30. Last question. Why did P.B. Shelley compose this poem, the poem Ode to the West Wind? Actually, why did the poet write this poem? Ode to the West Wind. Option A, on the top of a mountain. Option B, on the bank of Dover. Option C, in a forest near Dover. Option D, in a forest at the Arno River near Florence, Italy. The correct answer is option D. These are the most important questions, 30 questions, which are very, very important, immensely important for SSC, SLST, and the other competitive exams and the students who are reading in the colleges and the universities. It is very, very important. That would be very much smart enough to go for any kind of competitive exams. Detailed class link is given here, and in another class I will upload another 30 most important questions that are enough. Next class, that is 14th May 2025, mock test on wild swans at Coole by William Butler Yeats. Goodbye.